and today we are bringing you a very festive video, which is our top 10 Christmas movies.
Top 10 Christmas movies. That's right, guys.
So this is how it's going to work. We're going to give you our 10 top favourite Christmas movies. We're going to go through them from 10 to 1. We each have a list. Let's go. Let's go.
Number 10 for me is the Jim Carrey Grinch film.
That is a good one. That is not on my list.
Oh, okay. What's your number 10?
And my number 10 is The Holiday.
The Holiday. Oh, yeah.
Do you want to say your reason first?
Oh, the first time I watched The Grinch all the way through was actually on my mission. So I just have fond memories of it, and it just kind of reminds me of like Christmas in the Caribbean. So yeah, it just has a special place, I guess.
It's a good movie. The Holiday. I think this is quite underrated. Not many people I know have watched this. Have you watched this?
Yeah, I've seen it. Okay. But I mean, like, I think it's more rated outside of our friendship groups than it is.
Possibly, yeah.
It's usually that one or Love Actually.
Yeah, and that was the 50-50 spot, whether I was going to put Love Actually or The Holiday. I'm very much an adventurer and I like to go to new places, so at Christmas I think it'd be nice to go experience Christmas in another country very differently. And they fall in love. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Okay, number 9.
My number 9 is The Snowman.
The Snowman.
The 1992 Snowman.
Nice.
82, not 92.
Okay, my number 9 is the 2006 Nativity film that came out.
Ooh, it is a good movie.
It is a good movie.
The reason why I like The Snowman is because it was always a film that we watched as kids, like Christmas Eve. It's very close to Christmas, I know that.
Or we watch it on
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day,
That's
because they show all 3. The Nativity, well, one, that's what Christmas is all about. It's about the Nativity, so it's just that reminder amongst everything else that is happening. This is why we're celebrating Christmas. And also, I just find it to be my favourite version of the Nativity story besides the church one.
Right.
So, yeah, that's why I like it.
Our church being the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
The one we go to, one we are members of.
Okay, number 8. My number 8 film is Miracle on 34th Street, which is the 1994 Maria Wilson one.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like one of my favourite actresses, and so just the fact that I can watch her at Christmas just makes me so happy.
Apart from the rest of the time when she's watching Matilda 24/7.
Yeah.
My favourite movie. Yeah. Okay, my number 8 is Last Christmas from 2019. Very recent.
This one was going to go on my list, but then I was like, I don't think it quite hits my 10, just because there's so many of the Christmas movies.
I think this one, some people are going to be like, what? It replaced that one? But I think this one replaced Jingle All the Way. Like, I love Jingle All the Way.
I've never seen Jingle All the Way.
I knew you hadn't, which is why I was going to put it in my top 10, but I thought, no, because I think I like... The ones I picked, I think I like more than Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way was probably number 11. Like, it just didn't scrape the top 10 for me.
Right.
But The Last Christmas is a new addition, I think the only new addition, just because I'm really good at figuring things out before it actually happens, like in a movie. And I don't know whether that's a bad thing or a good thing, depends on your perspective. But I quite like it personally. But anyway, the plot line of this film is just really like cozy and nice, and then it has a lot of meaning to it. It's a bit like a Christmas version of Ghost.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good comparison, actually.
It's like a Christmas version of Ghost.
Yeah, Emilia Clarke's characters are so relatable.
And I just love Emilia Clarke. I mean, what's not to love? She's one of my favourite actresses.
What's your number 7?
7 is Elf.
Elf's a good one. Again, didn't hit my list. But yeah.
Really? Yeah. See, this one I was kind of like, I was like, no, because the ending for me is always a near tearjerker. Just that ending of everyone like coming together, and it's really Christmassy and nice and cozy, and they're singing away, and I'm just like, this is so beautiful.
That's what I like about The Grinch.
Yeah,
singing.
That's it. Yeah, it's funny because when Elf comes on, I'm like, oh yes, it's Christmas, and then it's like, okay, this bit's a bit, and then you get to the end, and I'm just like, I love this movie. So it's that kind of emotional roller coaster of a movie.
Yeah. My number 7 is Arthur Christmas.
Again, another movie that was going to be in my list, but you only can pick 10, so it's really hard.
Yeah, I love Arthur Christmas. I discovered this little gem. It was the year after it came out in cinema, and it was on Zoe Suggs' top 10, and I had never seen it. I really wanted to see it in cinema, but I'd never got around to seeing it, and I just love how British it is. I just love the British humour in it. I love the animation. I think the animation is so cool. Yeah, it's just a funny film, and like you said for Elf, it's a tearjerker for me when they're like in the cupboard and then they see the little girl get the present.
It's so adorable.
It's a bit of a spoiler, but like it's not really.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, seriously put it on your list. I mean, I would have put it on mine, but there's just so many great classics.
My number 6 is It's a Wonderful Life.
Ooh! That nearly was like the same, but it's not. My number 6 is Little Women.
Ah, I didn't think of that one as a Christmas film.
Yeah,
Which one? Because there's like 4 or something.
Well, I put 2 versions down.
Okay.
So I put the years. And that is the 1949 version.
Oh, yes.
Because that's the one that I used to watch with my mum. And then, 2019. And I really did like the 2019.
I like the
take on
update,
it.
the story. Yeah. I think it's happier.
It's a nice spin on it.
The reason why I chose It's a Wonderful Life. The reason why I chose It's a Wonderful Life is it's just that classic Christmas movie that I think everyone has seen, or I'd hope everyone's seen it. It's just a reminder of being grateful for what you have and stuff. So yeah, it's a nice one. Number 5. What's your number 5?
It's a Wonderful Life. And the reason being, I hadn't watched it for so many years, and I think it was probably talking about probably 10 years ago now, when I was a teen. It was the first time I watched it because I'd been wanting to watch it. I'd seen like loads of different scenes from the movie, but I hadn't actually watched the full length, and then I finally did. And what gets me every time is when Clarence gets his wings. It's just beautiful. And then of course when the family come together under the Christmas tree, and of course the classic ending, which I'm not going to spoil if you haven't seen it.
My number 5 is A Christmas Carol, the Patrick Stewart version. I did A Christmas Carol when I was in year 4. It was like when I first did drama a lot at school, and me and a group of friends just decided we were going to get together and do the Christmas Carol as a play. Like, not even in front of like an assembly or anything, we were just going to do it in front of our class because we were studying it. And that's the type of kids we were, I guess. So I really wanted to play the ghosts, and my 2 favourite ghosts is Ghost of Christmas Future, because he just wears a black cloth and he's a skeleton, and then the Ghost of Christmas Past, the Ghost of Christmas Past as well, which is the candle. Yeah, and I just love the Patrick Stewart version. It's the best version. It's the one that we always watch at Christmas because it's also my parents' favourite version as well, so yeah.
It is indeed.
My number 4 is The Santa Claus.
Oh, such a class.
This is like the Christmas film we watch before Christmas Eve. It's like the last one we watch before you start actually hitting like Christmas. So.
Every year.
Yeah.
Mine is Miracle on 34th Street.
Which version?
The 1994 version.
Yeah.
Just because.
Have you seen the original?
I think I've seen bits of it. Again, a bit like It's a Wonderful Life, but I don't think I've watched the full length.
Oh, okay.
At the age of 27, I've not seen the full length. It's Miracle on 34th Street. Just because, I say, what will get me every single time is when little Mara Wilson steps up to the pulpit
and hands him
the
judge.
Oh my gosh. And I've lost my words. When little Mara Wilson walks up to the pulpit in the courtroom and hands the judge the $1 bill. At least I think it's a $1.
Yeah.
It's a $1 bill. And with the circle around the, don't know the quote. In God we trust. That's it. I knew it was coming. There we go. Just that little bit of faith that Santa Claus is real. Just, it's so heartwarming.
It's a good one. Good film. Number 3. What is your number 3?
The Santa Claus. I feel like it's gonna go the same way. Mine's just like, the Santa Claus, just because I have to watch it on Christmas Eve. It is a must. It's that whole, Santa's coming, I can't wait, you're gonna have like presents in the morning, that family feeling, and just Bruno. I love Bruno the elf. I mean, Bruno. Bernard! I don't know why I said Bruno, but his name is Bernard.
Bernard!
One of my favourite scenes is when the elves, ELFS, come and save Charlie's dad, the Santa Claus, at the prison, and they do all their little mischievous tricks. and say, no, we're not elves. We're elves with attitude. And the one thing that I will forever remember is when the head elf goes, tinsel, not just for decoration, in my best American accent.
Okay, my number 3 is the snowman.
I knew hers would be near the top.
Yeah, mine was gonna be at number 1, but I was like, no, there's other movies that I like more than the snowman. But it's my must watch. If I don't see the snowman, it's not Christmas.
It's true. It's true.
Number 2. My number 2 is Home Alone.
Home Alone. Home Alone. Mine is the internet, apparently. Mine is Home Alone 2.
Oh, okay. This is gonna get controversial now. What's your number 1, Kate?
It's Home Alone. It's just
My number 2 is Home Alone 2.
It was so difficult. I couldn't decide, but I think because of I'm pretty sure it's the first one. It might be the second one now.
Which one?
Hope your parents got a tombstone for Christmas.
Yeah, that's the second one.
But yeah, I chose Home Alone 2 in second place and Home Alone 1 in first place because Home Alone is what started it all, and so it's got all the like original tricks and in your own home. But they're so close, and you can tell this is so close.
The reason why I put Home Alone 1 at second and then Home Alone 2 at number 1 is because for me Home Alone 2 has a better storyline. Like, I love the story of number 2. The fact that he's in New York as well means that he can do more tricks. And yeah, I don't know, I just think the tricks are like a lot better in the second one. But the first one, I love the first one because it's a bit more like family orientated, and because it's just their one house and it's just one family, and it's just, there's less to focus on. I like the storyline of the old man as well. A bit better than I like the pigeon lady. But
which is another factor why number 1 was bumped up to number 1 for me. But it's really hard because yes, that ladies, it's really nice that they can be best friends and stuff, but I think what gets me more is the shop owner, and when the policeman finds the little note from Kevin and he realizes which kid threw the brick, that for me is always a pivotal moment. It makes me like have tears in my eyes. It's like, oh, that's just so sweet, like he knows, and it's just it's that kind of emotion.
And that's another reason why it's at number 1 for me, because it's, I don't know, I just think it's a better all-round film, and even some of the stuff with the family is funnier in the second one than I think it is in the first one.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I think it's just more for the comedy factor. It's just funnier.
I think also why number 1 is at number 1 for me is the nostalgia factor, in the sense that it was the first kind of Christmas movie that like really was like, oh yeah, I really love this Christmas movie, it's like my favourite Christmas movie. And then along with that is the fact that as you were talking about, like the family orientation of it kind of resembles like our family and the kind of arguments that you go through. And
when you're about to go on holiday.
Yeah, kind of thing. And yeah, I just find it so funny. And the fact that he can get the house to look like they're having a massive party with
mannequins and
the mannequins and the
cutouts.
Is insane. Like in fact all the tricks, all the traps and stuff are just incredible. But yeah, Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are definitely on the top of our lists.
Alright, well, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And comment below and let us know what your top 10 Christmas film list is.
And don't forget to ring that bell to get more notifications from our channel when we upload a brand new video.
And we will see you
next video.
Bye!
Stool. Why is it always me like having to shift my chair? There we go.
Is it in focus?
Hi guys! Wait, do that again. That was
really
so
quiet.
Unconfident.
Hi guys!
And I was like, hi guys!
Hi guys! We have to be quiet because the giant's in bed. It's like, hi! Number 4. My number 4 is My Hair Looks Terrible.
My hair looks terrible.
Let me decide what I'm doing. There we go.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
What's his name? What's the kid's name? What am I getting forever?
Bruno.
Bruno! Charlie! I didn't even have to look up. I just think
Charlie! Right,
Charlie!
Go it again. Do it again.
Right.